Hey guys, yes, we're back. I have no idea what happened there. The live stream just ended while I was driving. That's so weird. I think it might be a YouTube glitch or something, because like the live stream just died. I feel like YouTube's not working that great today. Yes, we're back at the San Mateo Japanese garden. I don't know what happened there. While I was driving, something just died. Well, let's check out this little Japanese tea garden.
Hey, can you hear me there? Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, maybe I'll have to do that HD. But welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that. Hey, Haps. Welcome back. We are at a Japanese tea garden. A Japanese garden, Haps. As you can tell, this is a very Japanese style garden here. Right in the center of San Mateo. Shinden to the city of San Mateo. This is a Shinden, a shrine to the divine spirits. The San Mateo sister city is called Toyonaka, Japan. Have you heard of Toyonaka, Japan? Very tranquil place. Hey Cynthia, welcome. I'm not sure what happened there at the last live stream. It just kind of died while I was driving. This is very beautiful here. I might take a photo of this. Got a cherry blossom there. A very serene area here. Nice little spot in the city of San Mateo. They have a rose garden too. Okay, we can check that out. Good recommendation, HD, to come here. It's very nice here. They've even got fish. What are those, koi? Hey, Medano, welcome back, sir. Not sure what happened there, but the live stream just died while I was driving. But now we're at the Japanese tea garden, or the Japanese garden here in San Mateo Central Park. Carps? Could be carps or koi, yep. Koi are carps, yep. Hey. Beautiful here. Very beautiful here. Pretty nice, eh, Medano? Hey, Robert and the streamers I follow. Welcome to my town. Oh, thank you so much. Sorry, I can't see the name here. It's just too sunny. TR, let me know how you pronounce that, my friend. Are you living in San Mateo? Beautiful little garden here. Good sized fish for sure. Koi are pretty big. Trojan elk. Yes, you live in San Mateo. Okay, cool. Yes, very well maintained, absolutely. This is a cool looking tree here. It's bare, but if it had leaves, I think it would be very nice.
Let's go over here.
I like how they've got these rocks all set up for you to walk on. Cooking river fish is difficult. I wouldn't eat koi. This is a cool little, is that called a stupa? I believe this is a Buddhist style structure here. Presented to the people of San Mateo from the people of Toyonaka. It's going to be closed for maintenance on Tuesday. Cool place. You can go check out the rose garden too. Got another cherry blossom here. Is it this way? Let's see what's over here. All right, I'll keep going. It's a perfect day, yep. This looks like it might be the little rose garden. Cute little pavilion here. Sakura. That's what they call the cherry blossoms, right? I don't think the roses have bloomed yet. This one has. That's a purple rose. The one in San Jose is the prettiest garden. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. You'd think it would be in Pasadena where they have the Rose Parade. Maybe I'll just sit down on this bench and chill for a bit. Ooh. Very calm and serene place to relax. You guys have any cool plans for the weekend? It seems to be better entertained than in your home. Oh yeah? Is that right? I'm sure they have very nice gardens in Tokyo. Looking around for events this weekend. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on this weekend. Are there any cool events? Is this a little bird bath here? The flowers bloom earlier in the southwest in Kyoto and Osaka. Cool. You made a day trip to Mount Shasta a couple days ago. Wow. That's cool. You made a day trip to Mount Shasta? No, that's you can't do a day trip to Mount Shasta. Isn't it like 4 or 5 hours away? How far is Mount Shasta from here? That would be a long day trip to drive there and back all in one day. Hiking trip to Angel Island? Okay. Never been over there. Five hours away. I got the hyperlapse. So you drove 5 hours, hung out at Mount Shasta, and then you drove another 5 hours back in the same day. Are you crazy, dude? Derek C, what's up, my man? How you doing, boss? That's a long day trip, dude. I'd like to go to Mount Shasta, but I wouldn't go and come back in one day. You wanted to check out a couple waterfalls? I'd like to see the area of Mount. Did you actually go onto Mount Shasta, or you just hung out in that area? It would take a while to hike up Mount Shasta, no? Famous for its espresso drink, Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier, I believe, is near Seattle, like Washington area. Could be wrong. This is a nice, cute little park here in San Mateo, California, which I have not explored much. I think I've only been here once. There's a mall here in San Mateo, right? Hillsdale Mall or Hillsborough Mall or something like that. I've been over to that mall. Next time you go on a long trip, let me know, HD. Maybe I'll join you. Yeah, there's not a huge number of birds out, but maybe it's just that time of year. I don't know. Or that time of day. You have to leave Bay Area at 5 a.m. Yeah, that's a lot of driving though in one day. By the time I drove 5 hours, I'd be pooped. I know I wouldn't want to be hiking for 3 or 4 hours after that and then drive another 5 hours back. There's a big event at the Cow Palace, it looks like, tonight. Arboretum Society building. Sometimes they have art shows there. Okay, let's go for a little bit of a walk around then. Is it near the outdoor dome? What do you, which outdoor dome are you referring to? Is this just like a barbecue or something? Let's go over to the main street over there and see what's on San Mateo. Hiking tomorrow? Maybe. I'm not sure I'll be up for hiking necessarily, but I'll let you know in the morning. How long's the hike? Seven-mile hike, eh? We'll see about that. 4th Avenue? Okay, maybe we'll walk towards 4th Avenue. I think that's at 9th Avenue back there. Okay, this is El Camino Real right here. Central Park, and it's on 5th Ave. So Central Park is right on 5th Ave. How convenient. Similar to New York. I'd say this park's probably a bit smaller than New York. Central Park. That's right, HD, yeah.
Walk sign is on. Walk sign is on.
And Elk says, if you have interest, there's a beautiful mural on the street a few blocks away on B between 3rd and 5th. International restaurants there too. Okay. Well, we're on 4th Street, so I guess we are between 3rd and 5th, right? Got a lunch special here for $14.99 with a free drink. Nice little grocery store here.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Is that the DJI?
This is Moza Mini.
Okay.
Very similar.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You have you have DJI?
I had it, but I went to I was supposed to go to Nocturnal. Now this was in September, but instead it got canceled.
Oh.
So like me and my friends, we just we got a Airbnb in Malibu.
Oh.
And then one of like my cousin's friends ended up stealing my camera.
Oh,
So,
sucks.
yeah.
You didn't get it back from him?
No, I didn't get it. I thought you guys were, are you streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube. Yeah, West Coast Walker. West Coast Walker.
Okay.
Yeah. Say hello to everyone.
How's it going? We're helping kids against fentanyl and bullying.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Good job.
Nice meeting you.
You too, bud.
West Coast Walker.
West Coast Walker. Yeah.
I'll check you out.
Thanks, man. This is Noah's New York Bagels. Ooh, that looks good. New sub, maybe, yeah. He was asking if this was the DJI gimbal, but this is the Moza Mini gimbal. He's also a West Coast worker, yeah. There's a Suruki supermarket and Japanese restaurant. There seems to be a lot of Japanese stuff here in San Mateo. Is there a big Japanese population in San Mateo? Canadian bank one block down called BMO. Okay, yep. BMO is the Bank of Montreal. Dough Zone. Shuyi, grass jelly and tea. What is grass jelly? It says Shuyi, grass jelly. That's right, San Mateo, California we're in. I do have a Canadian bank account, but it's at a different bank. But the good thing about BMO, if you ever see a BMO like ATM machine around, they don't charge any fees. So if you go to like a Walgreens or something, they usually have the BMO ATM machines there, and they don't charge any fees for withdrawals. So if you ever need money, try and check out the BMO ones. This is the Cajun Bowl seafood restaurant. Grass jelly is like boba. Never heard of that. And there's another Japanese place there. This is like Japantown over here. Another Japanese restaurant at the corner, Ginji Izakaya. Ginji Izakaya. Half the restaurants are Japanese over here. Dave in Bangor, Maine. What's up, man? Go left and the mural is about a block to your left. All right, I'll hang a left here. There's a large mural over there too. I'll come back and we'll look at those. You're saying that there's a mural down there somewhere? Shit. Oh shit. That thing almost hit me in the head. That thing literally almost hit me in the head. Oh, is it back here? We'll go back this way then. That area doesn't look very safe to walk over, so. Yes, you would have all witnessed me dying. Or at least suffering a very large head injury. Collapsing on the tracks and being sliced in half. Looks like a cool wine bar here, Amor Amor wine bar. Alright, let's go this way, nice and safe over here. Pretty large furniture store here. Stoplight, turn right. Go block or two and you see it. Street is closed to vehicle traffic. Okay, so stoplight, turn right. this main street. Looks cute down there. Oh, go straight ahead? Okay. I might check out this main street area here. It's a nice little walking path. Yeah, here's a theater, right? Century Theaters. What's even playing at the movies nowadays? Nice murals here. So this whole street's cut off. This is all like for pedestrians here. That's nice to have that, you know. Have a nice walkable area here. Looks like Universal Studios lot. Kinda, yeah. The middle of the street is the mural. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Yeah, this is cool. It's a beautiful townscape. Absolutely, right? What a cool little area to hang out in and sit out, have a coffee, have some lunch, and just do whatever. Just chill on a nice Friday afternoon. There's a very colorful mural here. Yeah, they did a good job here. This is very nice. What's this potato, guys? French fries? Flavored fries. Interesting. Yeah, very nice area. Very nice area. San Mateo is a cute little town. We've got another Toyonaka, Japan thing here saying that they're sister cities. North Beach Pizza. Really? They have a North Beach Pizza here? Okay, they have those in San Francisco as well. A number of North Beach pizzas in San Francisco. And there's a cute bookstore across the street. Maybe I'll check out that bookstore inside, see what kind of books they got.
Wait.
California is so bougie. I know, right? Check out the garlic fries this end of July at the Gilroy Garlic Festival. I'd like to go to the Gilroy Garlic Festival. So North Beach Pizza is a chain. Yeah, they must be a chain because there's a few of them in San Francisco. Love me a nice bookstore. These are books on ancient Egypt. Akhenaten, one of the most famous Egyptian pharaohs. Everything in Cali is so sparkling clean and nice looking. Well, yes, except for the Tenderloin district in San Francisco. The rest of California is beautiful, except for Tenderloin and Skid Row. Otherwise, everything else is just gorgeous, right? Especially the small towns. The small towns are really nice. Like HD was saying, he went up to Mount Shasta. I bet you all the towns up in that area, up in way north from here, like 4 or 5 hours north from here, are really idyllic.
Basically, the things in your bags, I'm gonna send home with you. The rest of the stuff.
You'd love to move there, but terrified of the earthquake factor. Oh yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about it too much, to be honest with you. Like, earthquakes, they cause damage, but I know this is controversial. Not that many people die from earthquakes. Like yeah, in the 1906 earthquake, yes, but it wasn't the earthquake that actually caused most of the damage. It was the fires afterwards that they had no control over, that ravaged all of San Francisco. It was actually the fires that destroyed San Francisco, not the earthquakes. The earthquake did some damage, but bunch of fires started out from the earthquakes. I don't know why there were so many fires that happened, and why they couldn't control them, but that's what happened. Like, buildings don't necessarily collapse with an earthquake unless we're talking 9.0, 10.0 earthquakes. That's going to cause, yes, then buildings will collapse. But in general, you feel an earthquake for a few seconds, and honestly, by the time you even realize that you just went through an earthquake, it's over. It's literally over. By the time you even realize that you don't even have time to stop, drop, and cover, which is what you're supposed to do in an earthquake. If you're ever indoors and you feel an earthquake, you're supposed to stop, drop, and cover, meaning get on your knees, curl yourself into a ball, and cover the back of your head with your hands so that nothing smashes into your head from the ceiling. But other than that, like, to be honest with you, it's not that dangerous. Can you show us some northern towns? I do want to go northern. Yep, that was an awesome bookshop. Jazz? Yeah, every place has natural disasters. I mean, Canada doesn't really. You don't really hear too much about earthquakes in Canada or hurricanes, but they have snowstorms and blizzards, so same shit, you know what I'm saying? When I lived in Boston, surprisingly, that's when I went through the biggest earthquake that I've ever been through, was when I lived in Boston, not San Francisco. It was like a 4.3 earthquake. It wasn't huge, but you could really feel it. Like, our whole building was swaying. And it lasted a while. Like, it lasted a little bit longer than most the other earthquakes that I've ever experienced. But most earthquakes are done in a few seconds, so you really don't even have time to realize they've happened. A blessing to I am very thankful, Cynthia, to live here in NorCal. I think it's a great place. It's expensive, but you know, New York's expensive, Toronto's expensive. Anywhere that's worth living in is expensive. Why? Because a lot of people want to live there. Okay, so if it's worth living there, that means a lot of people are going to want to live there, and then it's going to drive the price up of everything. That's a beautiful condo right there. The metropolitan area where you live on the East Coast is trash. I'm sure it's not that bad. Why is New York so expensive? Well, just because, like I said, like, millions of people live there and everybody moves. So many people are moving to New York all the time. And just more and more people go, and it just drives the price of everything up, you know? Supply and demand, like HT said, especially when it comes to rent. But, you know, everything else too, you know, gas is more expensive in big cities, you know, the price of food. You know, coffees cost $4 or $5 to grab a cup of coffee. Smaller towns is cheaper. But then you get bored in a small town. I grew up in a small town. I grew up in a town where there was 30,000 people. And when I was a kid, I wasn't bored because I had so many friends. But as you get older, those friends move on. You know, those friends, they get married. And they're once your buddy is married, you know, the chances of you hanging out with him very much for the rest of your life is very, very slim, okay? Because if your buddy's married and you're not, you know, I mean, there's not really much in common anymore, you know? It's like his wife is what he needs to focus on, not his buddies and getting drunk and stuff, you know? Which I totally understand. I'd be like that too. If I got married, I'd probably ditch half my friends. No, I'm just kidding. But it's just you don't really have time to hang out anymore. Oh, I mean, I've been to New York, Cynthia, and it is, yeah, you can tell it's like dirtier, but it's older too, you know? The East is much older than here. I mean, I'm not saying San Francisco's a brand new city. It's 250 years old, but it just feels like it's a little bit newer here, a little bit, things haven't, you know, things kind of started to grow in the 50s and 60s here in California. That's when people started really coming here in droves. And so things are a bit newer. Now, I think it's that way back to Central Park, right? I paid for an hour's worth of parking and only cost 75 cents, I think, which is a pretty good deal. We'll go up to the next street and turn right. Oh, you're in San Mateo. Rebecca, you've been to San Mateo? You like it here? Yeah. Stock prices are falling. I guess that's a good thing, right, Haps? It means stocks are on sale. Good time to buy, right? Oh, you're very welcome, Cynthia. I enjoy exploring new places. I've only been to San Mateo once, and that was to the mall. We had like a work party at this bowling alley. So I'm glad I got to explore it a little bit here. So I showed you guys Burlingame and San Mateo today. And I almost got hit by a train. Oh, you have a doctor there. Cool. Stocks are making some changes due to policies. It will say, oh yeah, it'll stock market goes up and down. You know how it is. Yeah, well, I was standing right by the train tracks, and next thing you know, the light goes on, the arm starts coming down, and that arm thingy almost hit me right in the head. I'm like running to get out of the way, man. I probably shouldn't have crossed at that spot. I don't think it was necessarily made for pedestrians, that area, so. And that Caltrain goes fast. Woo. That thing motors. Oh yeah, I'm okay, Gigi. It was a close call, but hey. We survived. That this Central Park here in San Mateo is very nice. A Japanese garden, a rose garden. For those of you coming back, I can show you the Japanese garden again. Juanita likes it. She says it's beautiful. Did I pass by the bookstore? Actually, yeah, and I went inside the bookstore, Rebecca, so you can check that out on the replay. I walked around inside. It's a very cool bookstore. I love myself. I love rare books and books in general, obviously. I wish I read more books, to be honest with you. I used to read so many books. I've read thousands of books, but now I'm just always on the internet. Okay, I believe the tea garden is over here, right? Some nice trees here. What's my favorite books? Oh, well, like I said, I've read thousands of books. I don't know what my favorite books are. Some of my favorite authors when it comes to fiction novels. I like commercial fiction. I know it's... but I like Dan Brown kind of stuff, you know? Not the most literary, but I still like those kind of books. They're very page-turning. Oh, no. It must be past 4 o'clock. Sorry, guys. Well, they close at 4. Oh. Well, I already went in there, guys, so you can check out the replay. And you'll see that it's a very beautiful little tea garden in there. But they close at 4, unfortunately. That sucks, I know, sorry. But you can watch it on the replay. You'll see it. I walked around for 10 minutes in there. It's not huge. So I think what I'll do is probably just end the live stream here, guys. Big live summer music festival right here on the lawn. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. You didn't know about that garden. Okay, yeah, I didn't know about it either. Angels and Demons, that's an excellent book. That's a really good book. Japanese cars are more expensive. Yeah, not really. I mean, compared to German cars, they're not that bad. Trojan Elk says, thanks for visiting my town. You're very welcome. Can one get tea there? I don't know. I think I keep calling it Japanese tea garden because that's what they say at Golden Gate Park, but I think it's just a Japanese garden. Thank you once again. Absolutely, Cynthia. Thanks for joining. Check out Angel Island tomorrow if you haven't been there. Maybe. That seems like a long day though. I don't know if I'm up for that. But I'll let you know in the morning. Your favorite book of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck. Well, that's a very California book. John Steinbeck was from, I believe, Salinas, California. And all his books are kind of about, you know, the Depression era California. And it's a very very cool, he's a great author. He's an amazing author. I've read of Mice and Men and what's the other one? Grapes of Wrath. Or Monterey, yep. Monterey would be a cool place to visit. Yeah, John Steinbeck is, he's a California icon. When are you going to Santa Cruz? Well, that's a good question. I've never really been to Monterey. I've kind of just driven through that area, so I should go there. I think it's 3 hours away from here. You love Steinbeck, yeah. He was awesome. Salt of the earth, yeah. Oh, Steinbeck is perhaps from Monterey. Oh, he's from Monterey. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought he was from Salinas, California. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining the second part of the live stream. Sorry, the first part conked out. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But we got to explore two cute towns today. We saw two cute towns, Burlingame and San Mateo, both very picturesque Northern California towns, both very clean, as Cynthia noticed, especially compared to the East Coast, right? All right, folks. Thank you for joining. Please remember to like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I do have memberships, remember that. So we'll have a members-only stream and video coming out this month. And I've got a whole bunch of premieres coming out next week and a very special video next Friday where I visit the homes of a whole bunch of famous rock stars that used to live in San Francisco. So we'll see you on that premiere. All right, have a good night, everyone. Take care. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to all the supporters. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Yep.